welcome fellow Spartans, Freddy the Boss here, and today we're gonna clear the confusion on all the 4 grips on Battlefield 4. As you all probably remember, if you played Battlefield 3, there was only one 4 grip on Battlefield 3, which was a lot overused. That's why DICE decided to add 3 grips right now. In Battlefield 3, the 4 grip actually reduced the horizontal recoil and fucked up a little bit the accuracy of the weapons, and along with the heavy barrel was the best combination on all the assault rifles in Battlefield 3. But right now there's a lot of confusion on the 3 different grips of Battlefield 4. All of the 3 grips actually give benefits to the weapon, not a single one actually has a penalty somewhere on some side of a gun or something. So without further ado, let's get down to business and start with the most easy grip, the angled or folding grip. If you go to Battlelog and read the description on the angled grip, it says a modern grip that aims to improve firearm ergonomics and control, improves stability by reducing first shot recoil by 33%. The angle grip is pretty straightforward. If you want to use it, you can basically use it with any assault rifle that you want. If you can even use it with DMRs, even though DMRs suck and DICE decided to buff them. So basically, if you have a recoil of let's say 2.0, the first bullet recoil, it will reduce it to 1.3, and that alone is amazing for bursting and especially double shots in long range. I can't think a single weapon that is not getting benefited by the angle grip, especially if you want to go medium to long range. It doesn't matter if it's a PDW, if it's an LMG, an assault rifle, a carbine, or even a DMR. The angle grip is beneficial to all the weapons, and if you're using a weapon with higher RPM and want to burst in long range, you definitely need an angle grip. So let's get down to the Stubby Grip, which is also pretty straightforward, but there's a little confusion about what it actually does. In Battlefield 4 there's a parameter called spread increase per shot. So what that actually means is that you have a starting spread on the guns. On the assault rifles it's 1, on the LMGs is 2. So that's basically the starting spread. But there's another parameter that is called spread increase per shot, and on the assault rifles is 0.1. So when you're starting shooting, let's say with an Ace-23, you got a standard starting spread of 1.0. When you shoot the second bullet, the spread jumps to 1.1, and that goes on until you shoot all the 30 bullets. The starting spread from 1 goes to 4. So what the Stubby Grips actually does, it decreases the spread increase per shot by 15%. So instead of adding 0.1 on the assault rifles on every shot, you add a 0.085. So what that means actually, it increases the accuracy and it doesn't make the weapon accurate that fast without having a Stubby Grip. The Stubby Grip is usually used with higher RPM weapons that get the accuracy decreased really fast compared to the SAR or other weapons, the AUG low RPM weapons. So I would recommend the Stubby Grip with really aggressive weapons like the MTAR, some high fire rate PDWs, the FAMAS, and weapons like this. Pretty straightforward. And let's go down to the Ergo and the vertical grip, which is the most confusing out of all the grips, and people don't know the benefits of this weapon, of this grip, which is amazing. And I'm gonna let you in that all information. So open up your ears, sit back and listen to that. On Battlelog, on the Ergo Grip description says an ergonomic grip to help steady your weapon in run and gun situations. Improves hip fire by reducing the penalty added for shooting on the move by 50%. So by reading that, people would assume that it only increases the hip fire accuracy by 50%, but it also says an ergonomic grip to help you steady your weapon in run and gun situations. When you're running and gunning, it doesn't mean that you're hip firing all the time. So if we go back on simthink.com and check the statistics out, we can see on the hip fire accuracy, it doesn't matter if you're standing, crouching or proning, on the hip fire accuracy while you're moving. So that means, guys, the Ergo Grip is a really beneficial grip when you're moving. It doesn't matter if you're hip firing or aiming down the side, it improves your accuracy. Let's say on the Ace-23, the hip fire accuracy when you're starting in 3.5 and you're shooting in hip fire, it's 3.5, and it reduces it to 3.25. It's not a huge difference, but it's something that is actually pretty important. And then we go to aiming down the side while moving, and it actually decreases by 40%. I really don't know how DICE calculated this, but it's definitely not a 50% accuracy bonus on this one. On the assault rifles, it drops the starting spread from 1 to 0.6, a 40% boost on your starting accuracy while aiming down the sight and moving. People don't know that, nobody knows that. I haven't seen a single video on YouTube. The Ergo Grip increases your starting accuracy of your weapon while you're moving and aiming down the sight. So running and gunning, weapons like the M-Dart, the FAMAS, the AEK, some other really fast PDWs, if you're playing on console where most of the times we are strafing in order to adjust our aim, the Ergo Grip is pretty useful as it decreases the spread, the starting spread of every weapon. I don't think I have anything to say more about the grip, so let's do a really fast recap now. The angle grip is amazing for medium to long range situations. It doesn't matter if you're using a high or a low RPM weapon, it's actually pretty useful. The Stubby Grip enables you to be more accurate when you're shooting automatic fire in run and gun situations, but it doesn't give you a bonus while you're hip firing. And lastly, the Ergo Grip, which is really underused and people don't know how to use it, that increases by 40% the ADS accuracy while you're moving, and it also increases the hip fire accuracy while you're moving again. So with that info in your mind, you can now go on Battlefield 4 and choose either an angle grip, a potato grip, or an ergo grip. In my opinion, there's not a single grip that can actually do harm to you, and Stubby Grip is something that is always useful, an angle grip is always useful, and even an ergo grip, especially on domination TDM, is always useful. I don't see any reason to not using something of those three in, and if you don't know shit, you can use one that's actually beneficial for your weapon. So that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, and as always, stay bows. I'm out.